Yep, I'm filming in the dark, walking. I'm pretty sure I just got bit on the ear by a mosquito. Good morning, y'all. Okay, so it's your sister. We just dropped Sophie off at school, and I had to show you this. Great, shh, because I don't want her to wake up. So Audrey was up during the night again, fussing, whatever, keeping us up. Jack, stay. And I'm really tired. Like, I'm so tired. She's only been up now, like, oh, she did go back to sleep at some point, but then she woke up again early. So now, on our drive there and back, she's fast asleep. I mean, she is fast asleep. Because she didn't even wake up when I just opened that door. Fast asleep. And I'm like, dude, Audrey, why weren't you doing this during the night? I think she's getting more teeth again, because she's been perfectly normal, and then the last 2 nights she started fussing and she's been putting her finger in her mouth again. I mean, man, this poor kid, all her teeth are coming in at once. Sophie did the same thing. I swear Sophie got all of her teeth in this like short period of time. Really, Jack? Did I let you come out here? He's like, maybe. Jack is super well-behaved, trained dog. He does not leave the yard, but still, you don't want him running around. He just likes to go out and smell our yard, and he won't leave the perimeter. I get asked sometimes like how we train Jack, and I think the key, he's just going potty. Jack, come on. Trick with him, in our situation, is we trained him from a young puppy. We took him, we actually had him in real training. We had him in puppy training school or whatever, and then moved him on. Like, he was just really receptive. And the other thing is, it's the type of breed you have. Jack's a Schnauzer Poodle mix, and Schnauzers have this very sweet, eager to please personality, and so they want to please you, they want to do good for you. And then poodles are really intelligent, so Jack's got this really good mix of, like, he's smart enough to understand what we want him to do and sweet enough to want to do it to make us happy. That's part of it too. So anyway, but yeah, we just start him young. I know you can't always do that if you get a dog that's older, but that's what we did. He's such a good boy, y'all. I never want another dog. Like, seriously, he's like ruined me, because I just know, I don't know, just finding another dog as that I just feel like I just couldn't do another dog after him. Look at Grayson, guys. He's just running. I was just letting Audrey sleep for a minute. You see how tired she is, y'all? She's like, I mean, look at this. I'm talking. I'm you know, sending Jack loud reminders to come back to me. Grayson just waved at the neighbor, and he's standing like that. I wish I had the kind of baby that I could pick up and go lay down and she would stay asleep, but I don't. And that's why we're standing out here having a little chat-ski when she's like in there sleeping. Y'all, life with this baby. Look at that. Seriously. All right, Audrey Bear, that's enough. Come on down. Good girl. Watch out, Gray, don't smush her. It's my life with her. Did you see? She listened when I made her get down, so I gotta give her some credit. I saw your awesome somersault. It was amazing. Hey, Grayson, you've got little army men all over the carpet. We gotta pick those up. Those hurt to step on. Hey y'all, so I do not feel like working out today, so I'm making myself go for a walk. Even though it's starting to get dark, so there's probably going to be mosquitoes and stuff out, but oh well. I wasn't gonna bring the camera. Obviously, it's not like you can actually have like a proper conversation. I was really feeling the stress today of just like, I don't know, it's like nothing specific. It was just like everything. You know, you just have those days. This is gonna sound weird, but like, yeah, I feel like my hormone levels have been off the chart, and no, I'm not pregnant. But I don't know, I just need to go into the doctor about it, because it just doesn't feel like, I don't feel like myself. It kind of comes and goes, but it's like comes a lot more, and I don't know, it's just weird, y'all. It's not normal for me. So I also have to go to the doctor because I mentioned this in another vlog, but I didn't ever get into it. But I had a marker in one of my eyes. It's a marker for a genetic disease, and the eye doctor has been wanting for the last, this is the 3rd year in a row where she's been like, you gotta get into the doctor, you gotta get your blood work done. And so I have to go in for that. So that's like, and it's like a horrible, horrible disease. Like, I'm not even gonna get into everything it is, and I don't think I have it because it's genetic and I don't have a family history that we know of. And that doesn't mean you don't, it's not only genetic, I found out, so there's still like a chance, but it mostly is, and so I really don't think I do. So it's more just like that I have to like go and do all this stuff for something that I probably don't have, and it's just like, oh, see like a random car parked over there, and it's kind of creeping me out, like why are they parked there? See, look at this random car. But there's no one out here. Yep, I'm filming in the dark, walking, and I'm pretty sure I just got bit on the ear by a mosquito. I have been not myself today, y'all. I've been up and down and up and down, and I got dinner done for everybody, and I just was like, I gotta go for a walk, Kyle, and he was like, okay. And so I just needed to like get out and like clear my head, and yeah, I know the lighting not ideal, but it is what it is. Just wanted to kind of be honest about how I was feeling today, which is just overwhelmed with life in general. Like nothing specific, just kind of all the little things that happen here and there have just been weighing me down, and I'm just trying to seriously keep hearing creepy noises. Oh, it's a frog. I'm trying to get myself out of the funk. I don't like to like be like that. I think it's not how I want to spend my life. So I try to get out of that whenever it happens. So that's what I'm doing. Kyle was finishing up dinner. I left before we were done because it was already getting dark. I'm gonna attempt to jog, even though I hate running. Even when I was skinny, I hated running. I'm a horrible runner. And I'm really jiggly and out of shape. I'm going to attempt to jog this whole thing. Just because, you know, I got to. But I'll talk to everybody when I get back. Oh my lord, you guys. The car that was parked is leaving. And no one got into it. And every time I walked by it, no one was in the front seats because I looked. So, what were they doing in the back of the car? Like, maybe it was teenagers, maybe, like, was it a police car? Oh, you guys, it looked like it might have, no, it wasn't, never mind. I know it wasn't. Creepy. All right, I'm back, yay. So I'm really glad I did that. All right, you guys, so, yes, I have my weigh-in tomorrow for my diet bet that I've been doing, and I'm doing a 6-month diet bet. And I was just saying in this little health update, I was filming a vlog for our main channel, and I was just saying, like, you can't lie on those things. You can't be like, oh, I lost 5 pounds, and like you didn't. Like they make you take photos and video and all kinds of stuff. You have to prove that you weigh what you weigh. I'm doing a 6-month one, and this will be the 4th weigh-in tomorrow, and so far I've met everyone. And I mean, it's like a thing that it builds on itself. Like the first month you had to lose X amount, and then the second month X amount on top of that, the third month X amount on top of that. You see what I mean? And so yeah, it's just, but every month, I was just vlogging about this, I'm not gonna get into it too much, but every month it's like I lose enough. I always make the goal, so I'm losing weight. I'm just doing it so slow, and it's my own fault. So anyway, I've changed like my pattern to trying to just do this a day or 2 at a time, because making these long-term goals, that's not working. Like I was just constantly failing. So I am 2.5 weeks since I started trying to just really, I've messed up 3 times in that 2.5 weeks, because I'm gonna be honest. Overall, you know, I'm just gonna keep going I'm gonna try to get to 3 weeks, and I'm not gonna worry about getting to 5 or 6 or 10 weeks. I'm just worried about finishing the 3rd week, and then I'll worry about the 4th week. On a random side note, so when I was little, this book might have even been before I don't know when this book came out. I'm gonna show you a book, let me check it out. I guess it came out when I was little. I found this book when I was little. Has anyone heard of this book or ever read it? If it would focus, camera. This is not the cover I had growing up. I had a different cover, but this is the only one I could find. Good night, honey, I love you so much. I can't film her, she's in underwear. Anyway, I read this when I was little. I don't know how old I was. Has anyone read this book? I'm curious. I loved this book when I was a little kid. So it's kind of like a ghost story meets time travel, which kind of heavy for a kid, but I loved it. So I just, for some reason it popped back into my head, so I hopped on Amazon and I found it and I ordered it because I was like, I want that book. I really liked that book when I was little. I remember when I lived in New York, and my roommate and I, we were talking about books, and I was like, man, there's this book and I loved it as a kid, and and I was like, I don't know if you heard of it, and I was like, it's called The Phantom Tollbooth, and she was like, and we both got online and ordered it because we loved that book from when we were little kids. And so I do that sometimes, like when I remember something, because I think, you know, in a few years Sophie might love it as much as I did, you know? I don't know. Anybody else have that? It's like a weird thing, I guess. I guess it's kind of a weird thing to do, kind of not. What book do you remember from when you were a kid like that? And it doesn't even have to be like Phantom Tollbooth's kind of like a famous one, but like this one is not at all. Like most people have never even heard of this. They look at me like I'm crazy. Like, and it won the Edgar Award for Best Children's Mystery. So I mean, it wasn't nothing, but anyway, I'd be curious. I'm curious, y'all. Okay, well, I'm gonna go to bed and I'll talk to everybody tomorrow. Night, guys.